Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to teach you how to do an animated custom cursor. So I'm going to demonstrate it right now. As you can see, this isn't the normal system cursor. This is a really crude picture I drew, and as you click, you can see it animating. So what we're going to do is go here, and you can see this little animation I made. All project files will go up on GitHub as usual. So let's get started. I'm going to close this. What I want you to do is have Godot open, create a new scene, make a main node as usual, and now what we're going to do is click here, we're going to go down to other node and we're going to go animated sprite. So what the animated sprite is going to do is basically follow our cursor, and we're going to control it using the mouse. So we're going to call this mouse cursor. I'm going to save. When you go to project settings, and we need to go to our input because we need to have our left click, which isn't in here automatically. So I'm going to call mine MB left, add that, go down to the MB left, and then go to your mouse and it'll be left button, add. So now I can call that in code. So we're going to go back to here and we're going to put in our art. So I've got art pieces here. Once again, it'll be on GitHub if you need it. So we're going to go and create a new frame. Click that. We're going to call this click, and we'll make a new one, and we'll call this one loading. So we'll put the loading in first. It doesn't matter which order, but that's the way I'm doing it. This is, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across, and 4 down. Yeah. So I'm going to select all, remove that one, add. As you can see, we've got it going across here. I'm going to change this to about a 10 because I know it goes pretty slow. Now I'm going to add in the cursor. What I'm going to do on the cursor is untick loop. So when you click it, I don't want it to look like it's constantly clicking. I just want it to run once. We're going to click. We're going to go to here. I know this is 4 o'clock across, 1 down. Select all frames. In fact, I want another frame here. So I'm going to copy this, paste, and as you can see, it'll go back to normal. And you probably can tell by zooming in, it's really rough looking, it's blurry, and to fix that, you can highlight both of them, go to your import, presets, 2D pixel, import, and you can see it's gone sharp. So it's just like a pixel art thing. Now, to make sure that the center point is here, but our mouse will be up here, so when you click it, it'll be off, so we have to sort out the offset. So I'm going to go to here, I'm going to go to click, and as you can see, we want that to be here. I know from doing this previously what the offset is, so let's find the offset, and I think it's 21, 22, yes it is. And now you can see the position will actually be where the mouse is clicking. So let's save that. So now we're going to go and attach a script. So let's do GD script, collect mouse cursor, create. Let's go. I'm just going to move this stuff out of the way because it's a bit of junk. Someone said in the comments about the code being too small, so I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I hope that's enough. If not, please let me know. Next time I'll make it bigger. And what we're going to do is we're going to hide the mouse. So we're going to say input.set mouse mode. And let's make it hidden. I don't know why it's done 2 there. There we go. Save that. We're going to go to here, and what I'm going to do is say global position equals get global mouse position. We'll save that, and we'll just make sure it's working. And it's not. So what have I done wrong? Oh, it would help if I actually put the mouse into the main scene. So don't do as I do, make sure you put it into the main scene. And let's try again. There we go. So you can see it's following our mouse. So let's go back to the code. And let's say if input.is action just pressed. I want to say MB left. And then oops. and then let's say frame equals 0 and play click. Save that, and I believe this should work. Yeah. It's a bit slow, I don't like it being that slow, but you can see it's animated. So I'm just going to sort the speed out, and let's just make it 10. It's a bit better. Okay, let's carry on. So I'm going to add in 2 buttons. And I'm going to call one start load. Oops. Let's duplicate this. And I'll just call this stop load. Let's move it over here. It's really rough, but I'm just trying to be as quick as I can do on this. So now we're going to use a signal. So go to your node, go to your signals, and then you want to go to press. You click this, on pressed, and this is the start load, so we want to go and put in the loading animation now. So animation equals loading, I think it's loading. Let me just check that's true. Yeah, loading. So basically you can change the animation in here, this one here, to anything that is in here, and it will start to animate. Now I've got loading on a loop, so it continually loop. So let's just make sure that's working. Now you can see it's working. Now you can see we've got a bit of a problem. The mouse is behind the buttons. Now you don't ever want that to be an issue, so we're going to go to the mouse and we're going to go to the Z axis. So you can imagine the Z axis, you've got the X, Y, the Z is going forward or backwards. So we want to make this as big as possible, which I believe is 4,000 something. So just say, yeah, 4,096. So that will always be on top. And there you go, see? And obviously if you want to go back to stop click, you go back to here, oops, no you don't. You go to your scene, you go to your load, you go to your node, you go back to your pressed, and then animation equals, I'll just call it click, it'll go back to normal, save that, and that should load, so it's loading, so you could imagine that you could set this when your level's loading, then click it and off you go. So that's the end of the tutorial. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. If you'd like to get in contact for anything or talk about C# and Godot, I'm on Discord quite often. So thanks for stopping by. Take care. Bye bye.